Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Here we are, another Saturday before new releases on Tuesday. However, I'm not going to talk about releases. I will talk about that tomorrow. Today, the Kino-Lorber sale is still going on at Barnes & Noble. So, ones that I had ordered in had come in yesterday when I was off. So, whatever did I do to make me pick up for today? Well, just go down the line. Gloria, John Cassavetes, Jenna Rollins, 1980. I saw this so many times on HBO when I was little. And to me, outside of Miss Angie Dickinson on Policewoman, Jenna Rollins, was a freaking badass in this movie. I have not seen this movie in years. I am so glad I saw that Kino had put it out. I'm not sure how it snuck under my radar, but I am so glad to have Gloria in my collection now. I still have to scan them into the app, so yay. I'm not sure if there's many more Kinos I need to get. There was one I decided against. Daisy Miller with Sybil Shepherd I ordered in. It's not a must. It's not like, oh, I need it now, but there's a sale starting Monday. That's going to be a chunk. Next up, not one of his finest, but from 1986, Rob Lowe and Patrick Swayze in Youngblood. I do remember seeing this on cable, and, well, it's Rob Lowe. And, come on, you don't think of Patrick Swayze and Cynthia Gibb. So, it's hockey. It was the 80s. What can you say? Not Brat Pack, but like a step above Brat Pack with Patrick Swayze and Rob Lowe. Kind of after St. Elmo's. And then he just kind of, he's not where like he is today. So we're just like, wow, Parks and Rec, Rob Lowe. But, wow. Okay. All these movies, 50 off with an extra 10%, and it'll be like $11 and change. So I will gladly add these into my library. Second is one I have not seen since VHS days. Target from 1980, not the store, but the movie with the late, great Gene Hackman and Matt Dillon. I remember very little about this movie, but I do remember seeing it on we rented it one night on tape, or it was on HBO or something. So, love them both. Yeah. Now, the last one, I had totally forgotten about, with the great Laura Dern, Rambling Rose, a film by Martha Coolidge. Oh my God, seriously, Martha Coolidge, who did Valley Girl. Martha Coolidge plus Laura Dern plus Robert Duvall. I love Laura Dern. She is awesome. To me, yes, everybody's like, oh, Blue Velvet, Jurassic Park, a lot of her later work, Vice Admiral Holdo in Star Wars. Yikes. But for me, Enlightened, a 2-season series on HBO as Amy Jellicoe. Wow. I love that show. I love Laura Dern, and I am so glad to finally have this one in my collection. I do remember the VHS. I want to say this one, we weren't rich enough to have Showtime. We had HBO. And I do remember the days where if you had Showtime, you were, money bucks. Or you had to wait for the free preview. That is how I do remember seeing Clue, the movie, after we had seen it on VHS. I never got to see it in the theater, but I had read the novelization, and the novelization of Clue the movie did include all the different endings. Man, Rambling Rose, great. Kino-Lorber puts out some awesome titles. They are definitely one of the top ones, whereas Criterion definitely does a nice mix of foreign movies I've never heard of, but you know, there's something for everyone. That is the thing with a lot of boutique titles. I only get Criterion, and I have to really want it at during the Criterion sale. Arrow and Kino tend to run more sales, and then, but I mean, they're always announcing really cool stuff. Oh crap! Okay, I forgot to order that other one. But anyway, so they do have some nice horror ones that are coming out soon by Dan Curtis from like the early 70s. There's one coming out this next week or the first week of October, not the 30th, but the next week. I think I gotta check. And but those early horror TV movies from the early 70s, those are something. They put a lot of the new stuff to shame. So, but I was just gonna get 2 today. I ended up getting 4. We'll see how tomorrow goes. I might just have to let tomorrow be a day, and then Monday there's a stack of stuff I want. So, I wonder if anybody's ever diagnosed this illness that I have, DVD-itis. So, who's to say? But I'm so glad to add these into my collection. I cannot wait to watch them all. Definitely Gloria. That is number 1. Then Rambling Rose 2. 3 being Target, and then Youngblood 4. Or when I get around to it. So, but anyway, that's my Saturday. Now I've got to fix something to eat for dinner. So I'm sure you really want to know that. So, but yeah, tomorrow we'll talk about I will go over what new releases are coming out this upcoming Tuesday. And I hope everybody has a good rest of the night and your Sunday is a good one. And I will see y'all tomorrow.